and we've seen a lot of results. Obviously, things are working out fine for so many people that are able to implement the little things that we keep saying. Okay, so please, I'm going to talk about currency before I show you the business that I want to show you. It's simple. The business is pretty simple. So, but then how do we start? Where do we start from? Let me talk about currency. Okay, so currency is meant is what is agreed upon. This is simple my definition. What is agreed upon by people as a medium of transaction or for exchange. So we have discovered that currencies have been changing and have been evolving. Right? So but then so many of us place too much value in currencies. Now, the value that we place on currencies may not be the real value that you should place on currencies. To me, I think they are the contorted versions of the value that we should place. Right? It is an error for you to think that paper money is what is the only currency you have. It's an error for you to think cryptocurrency is the only currency you have. It's an error for you to think only the tangible things you can touch and you can hold are the currencies that you have. Right? Now, I'm telling you some of these things because I'm building it gradually because so many people may not believe or may not understand this anytime that something new comes to them. So now this is pretty simple. This is how I want you to look at this thing, and this is how I want you to see this from the beginning, from the inception. Your affinity with lies for a long period of time has a tendency of making that lie appear to be true. We tend to believe a lie if we've been with the lie for too long. There are so many, as I'm talking to you right now, there are things that you will not believe. That there are things that you were shocked when you truly found out the truth. Staying or believing a lie for 10 years or 20 years doesn't change the lie. Doesn't change that that is a lie. So the truth is always the truth. And irrespective of how you think or how you relate with the truth or what you believe about the truth remains the truth. And lies are always lies. So it's not left to you to believe it or not to believe it. So, but you who is believing the truth, are you sure that you are truly believing the truth or you've always believed in a lie? Right? So make sure that thing that you're believing in is the truth. Let me give you an instance. If you say you don't believe in science, if you say you don't believe in gravity, and you climb up to a story building, and you say, I don't believe in gravity, I don't believe in science, and you decide to jump off the building because you don't believe in gravity, you will later find out that gravity believes in you. Gravity actually believes in you. You will fall and you will die. It's as simple as that. So irrespective of your belief system, you need to know that when a fact is a fact, your opinion may not really matter. Now, so many of us have been presented with so many truths, a lot of truths, but we have decided we are not going to pay attention to it. That's how it works, actually. Listen to me. Currency. When we're talking about currency, it means it's something that you have that you can exchange for another value elsewhere. It's something you have that you're exchanging for another value, for value elsewhere. You see this thing we say, okay, not we, the Bible says, buy the truth and sell it not. Buy the truth and sell it not. The Bible could have said anything. It could have said, get the truth. It's deliberate. Buy. Right? The same Bible says, a virtuous woman who can find. The Bible knows why it said who can find. It did not say, the Bible did not say who can buy. So when they say something about buying, it's deliberate. It means you are exchanging something for something. Whatever truth that you need to acquire, you are supposed to buy it because you are supposed to part with something to acquire it. Part with something. Okay? So one of the first things, one of the beautiful currencies that all of us have is hunger and desire. Many of us have this beautiful currency, but we're not exchanging it for anything valuable. Desire. Desire. In the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill says desire is the first. Desire is the starting point of every success actualization. Desire. So many of us have desires, but then you are desiring for lies. You desire lies. Can you desire the truth genuinely? Hunger for the right thing, and you will get it. Right? This is an entire class, entire teaching that we have to teach so that we get it. I just want you to know that the truth is going to cost you something. That thing that you're looking for is probably waiting for you, but it's not waiting for this version of you because you have not fully found out the truth. You will waste it. Whatever God or you believe in, whatever power you believe in, does not believe in wastage. God will not give you something when you're going to waste it. This is a hard truth I also had to believe. I learned this the hard way. I'm still learning so many things the hard way. So when people are telling you from their own experiences, I bet you learn. Experience is a good teacher if you learn from other people's experience. Experience is the best teacher if you learn from other people's experience. If you allow experience to teach you yourself, experience tends to be a wicked teacher. Please, I beg you, when people are showing you the way, try to pay attention and listen to them. Try to listen to them. Okay? Now I'm talking very slowly today. I'm not very fast. I'm not shouting. Because it's coming from the place of pain. It's coming from the place of pain. We need to know that you have to part with something to get that which you are looking for. Right? My mentor will say that you have to die. Your old self has to die for you to realize the new person you want to get. So I'm going to show you a fantastic platform, a fantastic business. But even in that business, what do you need to do? You have to forgo something, right? You have to forgo something. That which you've been praying for, has been knocking at your door, but is not willing to accept this version of you. Are you willing to be that person that will get it, right? So if we're talking about things, you've been believing a lie most of the time. You'll be like, this is not my kind of person. This is not what I'm supposed to do. This is not what it's way more than what I want to become. Now, all of us should know that there's something you want to become. There's something you want to do. There's something that God has shown you you're going to become. I don't even know why I'm sounding like this today. But there's something. But before that thing that you want to become, you need to ask yourself, what do I need to be to become what I want to be? What do I need to do to have what I want to do? Need to do to have that thing which you want. There's something you need to do to have that which you want to do. There's someone you need to be to become that which you want to be. There is a need. Okay, fine. So now, one of my mentors said that if you don't want to do business, you don't want to invest, you don't want to do business, it's because you have not truly discovered purpose. Whatever purpose you've discovered, you need money to finance it. You need business, right? Business. Nobody becomes rich by just doing business. You become wealthy Sorry, nobody becomes wealthy by just doing business. You become wealthy by having investments. But you cannot even become rich to be a very good investor if you don't start some businesses. So let's do that quickly. Let me just show you, right? Now, I want to show you something, and what I want to show you requires a couple of things, right? It requires something like mentorship. Like most of the time, the reason why we'll be failing in so many projects is because we lack mentorship. So please try to get mentorship. Look for somebody that succeeded in it and let him show you the basic things you need to do, right? Most of the time, when you meet somebody that succeeded, what you want to do is you're trying to reach for what the person has. You want to get what is in the person's hands, right? That's not how it's supposed to be done. Get what is in the person's heart first. Right? God does that with us a lot. We go to God asking for things, and we're reaching out for what is in His hands, what He can give us. But He pulls your hand and touches His heart. That's the difference. That's the thing. That's how things ought to be, right? So when you get the mentorship, how do you support the mentorship? How do you get this thing? How do you get this thing that you want to get? Right? So you learn. So one of the things we do is the mentorship to teach here, to give you the requirements, right? So that you succeed. But this idea. So I'm just going to show you now. I'm going to show you one opportunity today, right? But for those of you that want to go extra mile, I teach in my classes and I keep telling you, whatever level that you are, whatever level you are, there is more. Whatever level you are, there is more. Whatever level you are, there's more. Let me give you an instance. So many times we have found ourselves celebrating mediocrity. So many times we have found ourselves celebrating and being happy. And this is the reason. I discovered why when I was younger, my mom would tell me that there's no competition in my class. This is what she was saying. Right? You're in your class, and somebody has to be rewarded for being the best student. Somebody has to be rewarded for being the best student. So this is how it happens. In our grading system in Nigeria, or how we are right now, they say pass mark. F is from 0 to 39. F is from 0 to 39. Then there's 40. From anything from 40, you've passed, right? Then there are places where you get, when I was in school, I don't know if it has changed now, from 70 or 75, I can't remember. They say it's an A, right? So this is it. You find yourself, let's say we write a test, and there are 10 people that write this test or these exams, 10 of them, and somebody scored about 39, another person scored 30, another person scored 25, another person scored 20. Now, what I'm trying to explain to you is this person has the highest mark. If you're going to give an award, let's say you're giving an award, something like this, you are giving an award to the person with the highest score. You are going to give this person. This is the first. The person with the 39, right? Then you give the second to the person with the 30. Then third person with 25. This is how it is. But do you know that grading by this is an F? All of them, did anybody pass? No. So whatever level you are, you find yourself, there is more. There is more for you. There is more. You can be better. You can get better. You can do more. Okay? So now that's the reason I said if you already know a little in the space, that's the reason why we have paid classes. For those that want to go the extra mile, we also want to show you these things. Okay? Contact us, we'll teach you as many things as we can for free. And those that we need you to pay, we tell you that you have to pay for that. So in this system, the system is